Hi. Hello, everyone. I hope you all are well and safe. I am Shifali, and I would like to introduce Pooja Gupta, who is an MBA graduate, an entrepreneur, and who is the co-founder of Skill Together, which is a platform for small-scale business. So let's hear about her journey and how it all started.
Thank you, Shifali, for having me and to give me the platform to share my journey with all the viewers who are watching it right now. And it is being me, it is a pleasure to share my journey because it had a lot of up and downs when I think over it. So to start with, I would like to say that being a mom of lovable daughter, it's genuinely takes plenty of time or to courage to restart your profession in the corporate world, and that too when
Yes.
your daughter is not to get up to go away from you even for an hour. So that's when I decided to live my passion and spread my love for it. So just to you know inform you that I'm a very passionate dancer, and I do take classes in my earlier time when I was not married and I have not entered corporate world. So I used to take Bollywood dance classes, Garba classes, and all. And my passion for dance is always there from my childhood. So when I was facing this situation and I was enjoying my motherhood, so I decided to go with the dance classes. And at that particular time, I got married and I shifted from North India to West India. So it is a totally different culture over here, and I have to
Mhm.
get mixed with the people in West. Though Maharashtrian are very welcoming and loving, but there is always a language barrier which I faced.
Yes.
Plus, it needs a lot of time to set or make a connection with the local resident. So to start with, I decided to start my classes within my society, but it is a small one where we have shifted in Pune. And because of that reason, we are not able to get the enrollments which I was looking forward to. Plus, the reason I was not able to get more and more enrollment from the societies, like many of them are the bachelors, and they have. So I am not able to understand how should I go about and how should I market myself within the society as well, because first you need to make connections with the society chairman
Yes.
and everyone, and you have to be friendly enough in order to get involved with the society. So I started, and after a few discussion and interaction with my society residents, I'm able to get few enrollments. Then it like for say 3 to 4 months, the classes were on and I was enjoying the phase because I'm able to take care of my daughter as well, and I was also living my passion at that particular time. But my husband is in IT sector, so the job is very transferable one. And so suddenly after 8 months, we need to shift from one area of Pune to the just the opposite area of the
Mm.
city, right? So it's difficult for someone to travel for 40-45 kilometers in a day, that too at a one route, right? So we decided to shift from one place to that another area of the Pune. So again, the whole exercise need to be taken place again, because I have to start looking for more and more students in order to start again with my classes within the new society which I have shifted to. So I tried there, but due to some limitations, and I'm not able to get more, interaction with the society residents.
Mm.
I'm not able to get that much of enrollment. So I spoke to my friends where should I market about my classes and how should I go about it. Then after talking to them, I realized that many of them, uh, back to their normal employment because they are not able to start on their own, because there is always a lack of help and guidance systems within the community. So there is no one or no portal, or say there is no support system available from there they can
Mm.
start. So that is the time when I think and wish that there's some resource or a platform that would help in micro networking within the city, or say maybe in similar passion, along with all the details about what all your skills is all about, and what you are have something to offer to any of the user or say your customers. And it will have all the details, your profile, your acknowledgements, your award certification and everything. So that is the point with where I think about it, and I start working towards it.
Okay. And I want to know, how did the idea for your business come about?
Okay, as I mentioned that I faced a lot of many challenges when I shifted from one place to other place of within the same city. But due to the the distance between both the places, I really have to start from the scratch. So with no expertise in running a business without a website and how to market, I decided to join a company because I'm not able to set up my dance classes within the new society. So after a few months, I got an opportunity and joined Collab Solutions Private Limited, where I got exposure to marketplaces and e-commerce portals, where I worked on the e-commerce website, and I researched about marketplaces, and I have taken not many projects in order to understand the depth of the like how it works and how it goes. So during this period, I learned how such a portal helps your business to manage efficiently. After evaluating and doing study and research, I got a chance of interacting with some mompreneurs who are running their home businesses from the comfort of their home. So they are doing it very, efficiently in terms of they are taking care of the family along with the business they are running. So heads up to all the women who are actually running their home
Seriously.
businesses. So, based on their challenges, like, but still they are running their home businesses, but they also, when I interacted with them and I got an opportunity to talk to them, like, what all challenges they are facing while running the business. So I got to know that the few challenges which I'm listing here is limited reach, because they are not able to reach more and more customers because they are using the platform like WhatsApp and Facebook, which has
Hmm.
its own limitations. And like managing business operations, because they have to take care of the payments, shipping and bookkeeping as well, sometimes accounting, payment, credit and debit and everything. Then online presence, and also when I try to start with my own dance classes, I have also faced such kind of challenges, like how to start and how should I market and how should I go about it. So after hearing them out, and then after experiencing my own challenges, I decided to work on this aspect in a bigger way, and started working on a platform that could take care of all these issues while starting or growing a skill-based businesses. So then
Okay.
yeah. So then I started working towards it.
Okay. And what is unique about your business?
So the business name is Skill Together, as you mentioned earlier.
Yes.
As Skill Together, we empower women and men with their specific skills. It can be anything, either it's if it is a skill around teaching any kind of classes, whether it's dance, music, language, academics. It can be any skill related to manufacturing a product on your own and then selling it to your user or customers. It can be anything related to the services you are offering to your customers. So we power small skill-based businesses with individual digital store. And when I'm saying that individual digital store, it is an online store which has features like inbuilt accounting, order management, business analytics, payments, and shipping. This will also help in efficient management and competency building. So this is a platform which give them a new perception of running their businesses with lot of efficient tools available within the platform. So this portal we have designed is not just a medium to reach a broader market, but it will have all the basic tools which you require to take your first step into a better future. So that is the unique about our business. And while developing this particular platform, we keep in mind that people will, motivate more and more people to live their dreams without worrying about
Hmm.
obstacles when they start something within the community, and they can uh, push themselves to take their leap of faith.
Okay. And what changes you want to see or make happen through Skill Together?
That's a very deep question for me. I mean, I really want to have nurture my platform Skill Together in such a way that it is more than just another platform. It will be a place where one can go and seek help within the community as well as from the expert about any hurdle they face in their business, be it technical, skill based, or any business resource, right? If someone is having some problem with related to, if they are in, for an example, if I explain that one of my friend is into baking cake business, so she bakes a cake. So when she was starting, so she doesn't know from where she can get the raw material, right?
Hmm.
So while this platform, if we will be trying to build a community where people can ask such questions within the community, and they can, take expert advice in terms of improvising the skills they are into. So we really want to help and empower all these skill-based businesses, either small or medium scale. But we really want that people with skills can come forward and make their presence online.
That's really great. And I really liked your names. And what advice do you want to give to women who want to start business?
Okay. First in the form thing which I would like to share, to share with my viewers who are viewing our session right now. Listen to your heart.
Hmm.
Dream, dream big. You know, look inside yourself and you will find all your answers. You really don't have to go and bother about, like, this is the question and I need someone to answer for me. So this should not be the case. You should find all your answers within yourself, like what you want to do in your life and what you want to achieve. So make your own future. Nobody is going to give it to you. Okay, you have to work
Okay.
for your dream. So we are just human beings, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, we only have one life to live. So just go out and do it. So with that, that is the only advice I would like to give here. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. It was great speaking with you and take care. Thank you.
Thank you so much.